All right, all right, all right. Another draft core set 21, M21. Second one of, well, ever for me, anyways. We got 7 wins in the last one. Let's see if we can do it again. Open to Volcanic Salvo. This is a very expensive spell. Red, red 10. Costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. Deals 6 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures and or planeswalkers. So if you have like 4 power on the board, it's still 8 mana. It's very expensive, but it does seem powerful. 5 mana. You can't choose an untapped creature as this spell's target as you cast it. You control enchanted creature. Wow, that's a pretty nice mind control. Fierce Empath. Alright, I think I've seen most of the cards by now. I guess I'm going to go ahead and just take the rare just because it's rare. It's probably best to take like the mind control effect here, but given that the format is completely new and I haven't played with most of the cards, I'm just going to try taking the rare and see how it does. Now we have, what is this? 2/2 prowess for 2. Sacrifice, it deals damage equal to its power to target creature, planeswalker. So just a very solid uncommon there. 3 mana, 3/3. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, it gets +2/+2 and gains trample. Solid 3-drop there. Shock is fine. Archer, Imp, Slag. Let's try taking the Immolator. Hexproof is stupid in this, well, in all formats really, but I think I'm just going to take another blue, or rather red card to follow up the salvo. And Immolator does just seem like a good one. It's a good rate for a creature, and it can kill something later on as well. What is this? Discard a land or a shrine. Deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is the number of shrines you control. Okay, I know there's a shrine on each color. I don't know what all of them do. This turns lands later in the game into 1 damage ping on creatures. It's kind of interesting. The only other card here is really the Gaggle Master, which is good. Very good even, but I think I'm going to try taking the shrine here and see maybe we can do something with that. Alright, pick number 4. Looks like the white cards are coming around. Been really impressed with the Basri's Acolyte. Like if you can just curve a 2-drop, 3-drop into this, it's just kind of absurd. And none of these red cards are like super impressive. They're like fine, but I think the Acolyte's going to be the pick. We might be doing some like red-white aggro stuff here. Chandra's Magmut. I do like this card as well. Deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, but it's just a solid 2/2. In fact, it might even be one of the better cards in this pack anyways. Like maybe Pride Malkin's fine, but I think the Mutt is great. Turret Ogre. Truffle Snout's fine. Don't see a reason not to just take the 4-power red creature here. You can often get people too with the reach. Like red creatures with reach are pretty funny, but we'll see what happens. Only red card here is the Pitchburn Devils, which is okay, though not great. It does work well with that, I don't even remember its name now, the 2/1 that can sack a creature and gain a 1/1 counter. What else do we have here? 2/1 that can give a creature flying. 4 mana, 3/3 that can get big, which is actually pretty decent. But I'm just going to take another red card. No reason to move away from what the plan is. 2/1 flash for 2, and then you can pump it up. That's not bad. I think it's probably better than the other card here. Like, we're not running the Anima. I don't think we're running Burn Bright. Alright, let's try the Masked Black card. Another Pitchburn Devils. Ooh, the Goblin Wizardry. That could be good as well. Valorous Steed is fine. Anointed Chorister. Not so good. Kind of like the Valorous Steed, but I think I'm going to go with the Goblin Wizardry. The prowess on the creatures is actually really freaking good. And you know what? With like Burn Brights, maybe this is the Burn Bright deck. Goblin Wizardries and Burn Brights. Like Fetid Imp is good, but no, I'll take the Fetid Imp. The thing is, I can pick up Burn Bright at any point, and how many am I realistically going to play? Maybe 1. So let's take the decent flyer here, and we can just get a Burn Bright later on, like case in point. 2 mana, 3/1. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Okay, again, we'll take playable 2-drop here over Burn Bright. Goblin Arsonist is a fine 1-drop. This is not a bad start, though, as we get some last pick filler cards here. Got some decent red cards. I really do want to get the other shrines, though, to make that better. And then secondary color, we don't really know what we're doing as of yet. As we get a last few pick up whatever. Ooh, what is this? 5 mana, 5/4, flying. It's mythic, it's red. Spells your opponents cast that target it cost an additional 3 life. That's good. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, it deals damage equal to its... Oh, to that creature's... Wow, this card is insane. 5 mana, 5/4 flyer is already above average rate in limited. Then it is additionally going to deal damage to the opponent when they try to target it with a spell. And it makes any future creature you cast post Terror of the Peaks like kill something. It's not even a fight. It just deals damage. That card is insane. Let's look at the uncommons. We've seen this one before. Archfiend's Vessel. 1/1 for 1 with lifelink. If it entered from your graveyard, you cast it from your graveyard, exile it. If you do, you get a 5/5. That card's kind of sweet. 5/5 flying trample for 6. Sack a creature when it... Alright, well, I didn't even get to read everything, but doesn't really matter. We got the Terror of the Peaks, so can't be upset. Oh, another shrine. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may draw X cards, where X is the number of shrines you control. If you do, discard a card. So it's a free loot every turn. And then it's doubly powerful, of course, with the more shrines I have. There are some fine red cards here, though, like Turret Ogre, Turn to Slag. There's the Hobble Fiend. There's the Battle Rattle Shaman. I wonder if I should try to make this... I mean, I don't think this is a shrine deck, the blue shrine deck. I think we're going to be more aggressive than anything else, so it's possible I'm supposed to just take like the Battle Rattle Shaman or like the Hobble Fiend at this point. No white cards I want to take, no black cards I want to take. Even the Battle Rattle Shamans. Yeah, let's just take the Shaman here and see what happens. Ooh, Face Fetters is real nice. Skyway Sniper's okay. There's some good black cards. Pitchburn Devils. Think I'm going to take the Face Fetters here, though, and maybe look to be a red-white aggro deck. The grass is going to be a little bit hard to cast. And Face Fetters is just a better replaceable removal spell anyways. The hell is this? You may search your library. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, I imagine there's going to be at least one time that I open this in the format and kind of force it, but today is not that day. We do have some good black cards here, but I think the spell Gorger Weird is exactly what we're looking for. Had I taken the Grasp of Darkness, Eliminate would be a decent pickup here, but you can't really go wrong with the spell Gorger Weird. Oh no, another shrine. Oh, but these are legendary, so I can't have 2 of the same shrine. Kind of sucks, actually. I mean, I guess you can discard itself. I'm wondering how good this card actually is now, unless I'm going to go all in on shrines. Might just want to take the Crash Through for cycling. 7 mana, 6/6 flyer that can Fire Breathe. Okay, another red shrine. I think we probably just want the shock here over the expensive flyer. We already have better top end anyways. Some more. Okay, maybe I should just be taking the black. Holy crap, we're seeing a lot of black now. That's the second Eliminate. I passed the Grasp of Darkness. I'm going to start taking the black cards again. You never know. I mean, I kind of want 3 drops, and the Onake Ogre is good with like the Volcanic Salvo, if nothing else. Maybe that's playable. There's that Vessel again, but I don't think we're going to be able to utilize that. We'll just take Thrill of Possibility. Nothing here we're more likely to play. Wield the Rise again. That might be playable in the deck. Okay, Zombie and Infernal Scarring. Yeah, we might get these black cards back in. Hard to say, really. Kind of waffling here. I mean, we know we're for sure playing heavy red, but then we don't really have a great secondary. Kind of all over the place. If I had taken the double eliminate and that dark Grasp of Darkness, would have had some pretty solid black removal. Okay, we got another masked blackguard. Again, I don't know how good this card is, but it seems fine. Like any 2-drop that has 2 power and some abilities, it's probably way above average for a 2-drop. But then again, power creep and all that. Creatures are just getting better and better these days. Alright, last pick, Infernal Scarring. That's whatever. Teferi, Master of Time! Oh no! Oh boy. You may activate loyalty abilities of Teferi anytime you could. Cast an instant. Holy crap, dude. I mean, if this wasn't like the second draft of the format, I wouldn't do this. Because look at this, we have Volcanic Geyser and Scorching Dragonfire here. That being said, I am not really losing out on anything when I ditch the black and the white. I'm going to try taking the Teferi. We're going to see what this card is all about. Because that looks nasty. And now we have some good choices again. I was really impressed with the Mazemind Tome when I played it in the first draft. So I think I'm going to take it, even though we do have another Immolator here. Another Punisher. The dog is okay. Another Slag, Capture Sphere, but Tome to find my powerful card seems like the right choice. Okay. Garruk's Uprising. When it enters the battlefield, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Creatures you control trample. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, you control, draw a card. Wow. So that's an improved, what is it, Triumph of Ferocity or whatever? Because it triggers on ETB if you already have a creature, and then gives them trample, and then, yeah, nice card. Hunter's Edge is good as well. Easy Mage Mutt number 2 here for us. Some blue cards. What is this one? Enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. It has flying. That actually seems pretty good. Over the 6-drop. Yeah, I like that. Passing double Cultivate now, back to back. Here's the dog again. It being a base 1/2 makes me sad. But it does do a lot of damage very quickly. I'm just wondering if I want to take the Frost Breath here instead. But now that I look at it, I only have 10 creatures, so I guess I need to take the 2-drop. Another Shock here seems fine. Maybe we want 1 turn to Slag. I think the second Shock is better than turn to Slag. Can go upstairs. Cancel. I don't think we're going to play that double blue card, but we already have 1 Thrill of Possibility. Probably not anything wrong with playing 2. Alright, we'll take the Brute now. I'm not expecting this deck to get to 7 wins. Another Cur. Another Ogre. Do we have enough ways to push the Ogre through that it's worth taking a 3-mana 4/2? It might be. Library Larcenist. The card also seems good. I just don't know if I have enough ways to push it through. So let's just take the on-color fixing land. I think I'm probably cutting 1 Thrill of Possibility here and maybe running it like this. Yeah, I almost wonder if I just want to run like the Forgotten Sentinel. 4-mana 4/3. As we wheel a ton of more irrelevant cards. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think I drafted this particularly well, but We do have some very powerful cards. We have the Terror of the Peaks, which can just win the game. We have a Planeswalker, which he doesn't seem. I mean, it's insane still, obviously, but it's not like you play it and you win on the spot. It's just advantage, advantage, advantage. So it will eventually win the game. Oh, why did I think Teferi itself had flash? I'm crazy. I could have swore Teferi itself had flash. It's just the abilities, though. Right? Yeah, you may activate. Okay. That'd be pretty funny if you could play him at instant speed as well. Alright, some more fixing. Let's get the Swiftwater Cliffs in there for sure. Yeah, 6, 10, and 1 seems okay. Suppose we can just cut the crash through. And, alright, let's try it like this. Can't say I drafted particularly well, but I'm still excited to keep on playing with the new cards, so let's see you in the first round. Alright, here we are for the first game with our red-blue, well, basically mono-red draft deck, and we have a nice hand. Turn 1 Arsonist, turn 2 Mage Mutt, turn 3 Weird. We already have the double blue for a potential Teferi. Yeah, this is a nasty aggro curve here. Wow, if we can go turn 3 Spellgorger into turn 4 Wizardry into turn 5 Thrill, feels that like might just be game over. Definitely attacking with both here. Arsonist can ping the Cur if they block. So really we just want to draw a land next turn for the Wizardry curve out. Looks like there's a lot of burn spells, yeah. That can just deal with the Spellgorger Weird though in the format. Shock, the Scorching Dragonfire they just cast. But man, our curve is delicious. Attack for 3 pass, this is an instant, so we can do that end of turn. Don't care about that. That's fine. I don't think we want a Wizardry and double block. I think our 1/1 is actually more valuable than the Cur, even though we could trade for one. Alright, we're X is the total power of creatures, so this is 7 mana still right now. I mean, yeah, I guess we're attacking with everybody. No blocks. Alright, let's go ahead and Thrill. Pitch an island. And there's Mr. Ferryman. And yeah, pass. This card seems very hard to cast. Gale Swooper, 3/2 flyer for 4. Gives another creature flying, sure. Do we win? I can flash this out. Sorry, I can play this, makes all my prowess creatures 2/2s. They can only block 2. Would make them chump. They would go block, block, take 3. I guess we just play this. And uptick. Maybe this card is bad. The more I look at this, maybe this card is actually just bad, huh? I mean, I guess the tome might be too slow right now. Alright. Yeah, looks like the opponent's going to concede anyways, so... There we go. Nice little 1-0 start here. Let's see if we can keep it rolling and get another 7 winner. Go, go. Okay, here we are for the second match with our Basically mono red spells deck. On the draw with a fine hand. Not as good of a curve out as the previous game, but turn 2 Mutt, maybe turn 3 another Mutt. Could just do a lot of damage to the opponent. Aha! Somebody else knows the power of the Maze Mind Tome. Card is just great. It is a bit slow, but remember, you can always just tap it to scry instead of needing to pay 2 to draw a card. If the opponent draws a card here, I'm going to assume they need land. Okay. Looks like they might have hit. Nice. Looks like we might have the same exact curve as we did last game, eh? Save for the missing Goblin Arsonist. If we can draw a land next turn for the Goblin Wizardry, that would be great. Drowsing Tyrannodon, okay. So that kind of halts... Oh, I was going to say that kind of halts my offense, but hey. I mean, if they have the Grasp of Darkness here, I'm going to get wrecked, but I'm assuming they just have Tome open. Eliminate also works. If they have either of those 2 cards, it's going to wreck me. Okay. Please resolve. Nice! Whew. That's big. And now we can discard, I think the Mage Mutt number 2. Because if we hit our 6 mana, any of our creatures is just going to hit him for a ton with the Bone Brute. I think I like this scenario here. If I had a land in my hand already before playing the Rousing, I wouldn't have gone for that riskiness, because we know there are at least 2 common removal spell. Oh no, I guess Eliminate's uncommon, but Grasp of Darkness would have wrecked me there, for example. And then the uncommon Eliminate would have also. So if I had a 4th land, I wouldn't make that greedy play, but since we missed a land drop, I thought it was safe. Ooh, Veto. We know that card. Had that in our first deck. Alright, they're going to gain 4. I'm going to go ahead and just ping them here. Gain 4 and draw their last card. Oh, that's right. With the Veto, too. That's funny. So we could play any number of these cards here. I think the Shaman is what we want to lead with, though, because it lets our Goblin Arsonist attack. Don't mind trading. So they're going to take 5. Go down to 12. Then we can ping them for 1 with the Mage Mutt end of turn. Oh, wait. Is this not Mage Mutt? It's Magmutt. Oh. Magmutt. My mistake. Cultivate. Cultivate, one of my favorite cards. And they are up to 7 manas here. Uh-oh, Truffle Snout gain 4, make me lose 4? That's pretty awesome. Their Veto is doing work. I'm going to keep calling it Veto. It could be like Vito. Or Vito, I don't know. Alright, we did hit the land. I'm going to slam the Brute, 4-5 Menace. We're going to pump up our Weird. Then we're going to pump up our Weird again and hit him for 10. Holy smokes. What a beating. Casual +6/+0 this turn. We have a ping with the Turret Ogre, right? Yeah. Man, having like a 1-of Bone Pit Brute as a top-end card is kind of gross. Like, it's also a 4-5 Menace by itself. Obviously, you'd love to get the value out of the +4/+0, but even if you don't, it doesn't even seem that bad. The hell is this? 6/6 Vigilance Reach Trample for 5 When it attacks or blocks, you can make a 3/3, gain 3 life, or draw a card. What the hell? That card is insane. What? Do I win? No, I don't have the win on board. I'm close. They have to double block this. They would have to block everything. Holy crap, what is that card? Oh wait, I do win. What am I talking about? Right? They only have 1 green available. They have to put 2 creatures here. The Gargan... Oh wait, no, they could gain 3. And that would put them to 7. So I guess we want to play the Turret Ogre now for a ping of 2. Yeah, I can't attack with everybody. That doesn't kill them. Double block. If I put here, they have to block, 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 block. They go to 5, though. Yeah. I think I do attack with the Bone Pit Brute, though. And the reason is I just need to get creatures off of their side of the battlefield. So they're probably going to double block the Brute with their Pteranodon and the Truffle Snout. And so we kill the 3/3 so we don't die to the veto activation next turn. Because they are going to gain 3 here with the Garganoth. I assume. Which means I'm going to go to 9. I lose if they have a Ranger's Guile, I guess. But I think I have to risk that. So hopefully they don't. Elder Garganoth. Do I lose if they make a 3/3? No, I shouldn't lose if they make a 3/3. Alright. That's terrifying. Remember, I didn't have the win because the Garganoth gaining 3 life triggers before the damage is dealt, which is why I couldn't attack with all 4 creatures last turn. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake there. Oh no, they have a graveyard recursion effect? Okay. Well, the good thing I didn't kill the Truffle Snout. They would have been able to replay it. Oh, they can replay the Garganoth! Oh, Jesus! Dude, that card is bonkers. 5 mana? Well, I guess we die. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Veto plus Garganoth is just way too good. They should chump here with the Truffle Snout, right? And then just attack with Garganoth and kill me. I don't have a way to instant speed kill my creature after block so they can't gain life. That's too bad. Yep. That's the right block. I guess I die. I'm gonna have to go back and think of that play. Because I think we couldn't win there. But the thing is, the thing is, what if I did attack with everything? Let's see. Would they had to have chumped with their veto is the question. And that I don't know. Ah well, GG's. It's close, but I don't think there was a way to win that turn. I know. Let's see. But if I couldn't win, killing the veto might have been good enough to buy enough time. Close one. Oh well, let's go to the next. Okay, here we are for the next match of our second core set draft. On the play, no blue sources, but a good 1-2-4 curve, so can't ship that one. Turn 1 Arsonist hopefully does some work. Ooh, even 1 island now would be a pretty nice draw to just dig a little bit deeper, plus start getting in for more damages. Island off the top. Let's go. Please, baby, please. I think that rare card that I first picked really wants to be in like the red-green deck, where you have a lot of the, like the 2-mana 3/3s, for example. Oh, it's not a bad one. This is a free roll attack in a sense. I don't actually want to sack, but I don't like if they don't block, it's free because I don't really mind taking the one. Yeah, and it's risky because this has prowess. Ooh, Jund. Okay. Give me that island. Mountain. We'll take it. Can once again attack with the Immolator. See if they block. If they don't block, I think I'm still going to do the 1 extra point of damage. But there is the merit to holding that until I have 5 mana, so I can cast the Wizardry and then sack the Immolator for 3. I think I'm just hoping to curve out here. What is this? 4 mana, 4/3. Tap it. Add green for each creature with power 4 or greater you control. 8 deals damage equal to its power to target player or planeswalker. That card's nice. Well, I could attack with the Arsonist, see if they block, and then ping the Avenger with 2 creatures. Guess I can just also play my Magmut and pass. Oh, just give me a land here. Turret Ogre, yep. 4/3 reach, we'll take 2. They can actually add 2 green now with the Avenger. Boo. Don't even get the triggers. Maybe I should have held on to the Turret Ogre. That was probably better. Hold on to the Turret Ogre until after I play out Terror. But man, they can just sit back and ping me with the Leafkin Avenger now too. Kind of sucks. They have 8 mana. Oh boy, Big Daddy. Alright, I'm going to need to draw a land next turn. This is where a Burn Bright would actually be pretty good. That is not a land. I can't believe this, but I think I'm discarding Teferi. Wow. Oh, I can solve her foot. It's working! Oh my gosh. We can kill the Dreadmaw and the Avenger here. Wow. That's insane. It worked! It did something right. That's hilarious. I can't believe that. Oh, please don't have a Rangers, Guile. Thank God. All right, let's go boom boom. Yeah, I think I attack with even the Arsonist, because if they just block the Arsonist, that means they're taking one of the other 3 or 4 damage creatures. That's funny. All right, so currently they're going to take 10, 11, 12. Wow, what a succession of draws. Like, we still have the Magmut here pinging them for 1 every turn. They have 3 cards left in their hand. I wonder what the black is for. We've seen that 5 mana instant kill a creature card. It could be that. There's that 5 mana graveyard recursion spell. I don't think it's called Rise from the Grave. I think that's a different one, but maybe it is. Turn to Slag. All right, that's fine. I mean, obviously they had to deal with my 4 power creature since they're at 4 life, but the mutt is still doing the biz. All right, we'll ping them for 1, put them to 3. Okay, that's a great draw. Even though it's not a land, it still triggers the double prowess, which means all we have to do is attack with both of our 2/2s and then ping them for 1. Nice. Okay. Well, it was looking really bad, but then I top decked Thrill, which triggered prowess, into the Volcanic card, which was amazingly insane there. What's it called? Volcanic Salvo? All right. On to the next. Okay, our 4th round on the draw here. No blue sources, but no blue cards, and we have 2-drop, 3-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, so certainly going to keep it. Our deck is predominantly mono-red anyways, as our opponent plays a turn 1, 1/1 lifelink. You got me there. Turn 2, 2/2 Vigilance. Okay, that's a good boy. Imagine only having a dog, though, when I have an elemental dog. Do we want to offer the trade? Yeah, I think the answer is actually yes. When I have double Onake Ogre in my hand, we don't really want them having just random 2/2s like that, yeah. Although we did draw Shock, so we'll see. I think I do probably trade with the dog here again. And that clears our way for hopefully the Wizardry and the other Ogre. Interesting. I think we're just going to play out another Ogre and hold up Shock. See if they go for a pump. Exile target non its controller creates a 1. Sure. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the 4 and try to bait them next turn. Just go land number 5 and pass. And now what I can do is play the Wizardry and then play the Shock. Same turn. Because my assumption is just they're just going to level up the Chorister. Yeah, so let's do this. And go here, here. Rather here, here. They'll pump with Shock. Or rather, they'll pump. I'll Shock in response. It'll pump up my Prowess creature, which trades with the Ogre. And beautiful, breezy. Easy. Hey, hello there, Terror of the Peaks. Attack for 2. Little terror action after they use their Secure the Scene. And now I wish you luck, OP. Alright, any 2-power creature will kill the Gale Swooper. That's not a 2-power creature. Let's thrill. I'm going to go ahead and discard the untapped land. Keep the double blue. Nice, and that'll work perfectly. Turret Ogre, we'll ping them for 2, and we'll shoot down the Gale Sweeper. And just like that, they will concede the game. Alright. First time playing the Terror of the Peaks, but, I mean, we already knew it was going to be insane. 5/4 flyer, hard to kill, or rather, rough to kill, and then, yeah, kills more creatures as you play more creatures. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. Easy peasy. Next match. Let's go. Whew. I always feel like a little kid on Christmas morning whenever a new set comes out. What a hand. Turn 2 Immolator, turn 3 Gorger, turn 4 Rousing Reed, and then turn 5 like Terror. Oh, baby. Opponent leads with the Island. Priority being held, what does that mean? Opt? Perhaps? We shall see. Indeed it is. Alright, they kept. Blue-black. Ah. Okay. Well, that's pretty annoying on turn 2. That's really annoying on turn 2. Hopefully they don't have another shrine after that. Let's go ahead and attack. We don't mind trading if they do. If they don't, just play the weird. So it's thus far gained 2 and made me lose 2. Our hand is pretty stacked, though. Like, I'm not super concerned. Oh, yeah, and if they're just going to capture Sphere, that's fine. Take my 3. The question is, would I rather just kill their flyer to play it safe and keep the board open? Or do I want to Teferi right now? They have 3 cards left in their hand. I think I like playing out the Teferi. Attacking for 3, upticking on my turn, and then we can -3 on their turn if we need to. All right. Yeah. No equip. So it's better just let that take 3 then. And then uptick instead. Another Magmut. All right. Let's draw a card and discard again. Don't need the shrine. And let's play the Terror of the Peaks and pass. Hopefully they don't have a kill spell for the Peaks this turn. If they don't, we probably win. Okay, equip is fine. If they attack Teferi with the Death Bloom, we'll just chump with the Immolator. Stitcher's good. That's fine, though. If they move the equipment over, their Thallid would die, so they can't really do that. And now at this point, we just want to draw creatures and lands. Right? Yeah, let's just try to find a land here. Perfect. Okay, so I think we're going to discard the Goblin Wizardry, play out the Magmut, and shoot the Slinger, or Singer, and then play the Turret Ogre, shoot the Stitcher, and ping them for 2. This is so stupid. And then attack for 5. And now we have Teferi again on their turn. Yeah, this is fair. Holy smokes. Yeah, these are both stupid cards. Way too good. Look, what are they going to do here? I can just phase out their Deathbloom Thallid. No thanks, I'll pass on that. Let's loot. Discard. Attack for 11. Oh, we win here, right? Yeah. So this is to any target. So what I can do is play the Pitchburn Devil. Pitchburn Devil targeting it itself. When the devil dies, it deals 3 to any target, and we just shoot them. Oh. Yeah, that was not fair. Not fair in the slightest. What the heck? What kind of card is this? What kind of card is this? And what kind of limited card is this? Sheesh. Alright, here we are for the next round. On the draw, but our hand looks okay. We have Immolator, Onake Ogre, Goblin Wizardry. At least the Ogres are really good with Volcanic Salvo. The Alpine Watchdog, you got it. Because we have the Salvo, I probably don't want to trade with the dog. Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. So, I might want to Thrill of Possibility, attack for 3, and then if I draw a red source, finish off the dog. I guess we can see if they block first. Let's attack. If they don't block, I think I'm fine just to run out the Ogre this turn. And hope that we draw a red source next turn. Destroy! No! Alright, you got me. Let's make the same play. Attack for 2 and see if they block. Because I need to hit land drops this time I think I'm going to Thrill. Let's discard the Wizardry. Thankfully we did find that land, and I guess we'll just play it safe now. Making my Salvo much worse, but I have 3 4-power creatures in my hand that we can just cast in succession. Alright, play the 4-3 reach, say go. Hope they don't have a way to push through this, otherwise the Jeskai Elder drawing and looting is going to be bad for me. So, I'm guessing this is Feat of Resistance. Which is wildly unfortunate. I guess I'd rather have them get their Jeskai Elder bigger. Oh, it's just Defiant Strike. Okay, that's not as bad if we're just trading. Another Defiant Strike. Do they have another way to pump? Thank God. I mean, that's still a decent bit of damage, but at least it wasn't that bad, all things considered. We can go Ogre here, plus Mutt. Means one more land and we can salvo, perhaps. Oh yeah, if we draw a land next turn and kill both of their flyers, I'm going to feel a lot more confident about our position. Battle Rattle Shaman. Okay. This is a slightly risky play, but I kind of like it. They don't kill me next turn on the board, and I'm actually putting them on a 2-turn clock with this play. I guess they could have the kill a tapped creature card here. But a trade would be great for us. Oh, nice. That's very good. And the Battle Rattle Shaman, if you think about it, is kind of like, no! Hexproof! Oh, I'm actually really close to killing them, too. They have one card in their hand. Okay. I guess I'm going to discard the salvo. I guess I'm going to discard the Terror of the Peaks, actually. Go to combat, put the +2/+0 on the Anake. Attack for 7 in the air. And then use the Volcanic Salvo to kill the 2/2 flyer here. I am losing to any way to get rid of my Battle Rattle Shaman, but I have lethal in the air currently. Oh, that'll do it. Give a creature flying. Hexproof. The only way to beat that was to not attack with the flyer, but if I don't attack with the flyer, that's 7 missed damage, and then I can't kill them the following turn because they're at 12. I don't know. That just felt a little bit unlucky. Guess I could have played that a little bit differently, I suppose, but meh. I mean, even if they didn't have hexproof, it's not like the 6 damage was going to kill the 5/7 anyways. This hand looks amazing. If we can just find a second blue source, it's going to be hard to lose with this early curve into Teferi. Alright, turn 1 Arsonist, turn 2 Mutt, hopefully turn 4 Master of Time. That's a good curve too. Turn 1 Arsonist, turn 2 Mutt, turn 3 Ogre, perhaps? Cycle the Waker of Waves. Alright, they took something and pitched an island. It's gonna kill my Magmud or something. No, okay. Well, let's go to combat. Oh, that's fine. You can ping them in response to a Frost Breath. Hell, we're happy to see that. And now, come on, give me that island off the top. Please and thank you. That's not an island. Go to combat. Sure. Well, we're probably just going to die to something big if I can't draw lands here. Go ahead and shock the 3/2 flyer. It's good value. Island? Oof. Tapped island hurts. But Teferi is still going to be amazing next turn. That's fine. 3-4. Sure, that's fine as well. Yeah, let's just start looting. He gets to immediately tick up to 4, so the Crypt Lurker can't kill it. Play the land out. Then we can use Teferi on our turn as well. We don't really care if it takes 1 damage or 3 damage. Alright, end of turn. Draw. Think we want to keep the salvo. Let's just discard the wizardry. Draw. Discard shaman this time. Go for the brute. Hope it resolves. Nice. Pump up our arsonist. Attack for 5. Teferi is so stupid. Like, what the hell? Who thought using the ability twice would be fair? Yeah, let's keep looting. Pitch a land. Attack for 4 menace. I guess I'm going to go with the higher power creature instead of the more expensive creature. And then we can just kill him next turn with the Teferi. Phasing something out and then salvoing. Baron Talarian Archmage. Enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent was put into your hand from the battlefield, draw a card. Interesting. Okay, let's let that resolve and see what they target. They are going to target their lurker. I think I can just phase that out in response, can't I? Yeah. So now they don't even get to draw a card. Let's loot. I mean, I guess I'll just go for this. Why not? Oh, Teferi, Teferi, Teferi. We thought the reign of 3 mana Teferi had ended, but man, who knows how 4 mana Teferi is going to be. That card is gross. All right, 2 more wins. Let's see if we can go back-to-back 7 winners. Okay, here we are for the next match with our mono-red Teferi deck. We are on the play with really freaking slow hand, but I have the mana to cast Teferi, so I went ahead and kept this. Hopefully we can draw some low drops to curve into it. Oh, that's a good draw too. I will probably scry once here, at least with the tome, just to see if I can draw something to do next turn. That doesn't count. Drew an arsonist. That's pretty good, actually. Let's go ahead and draw a card immediately. And then just play land plus arsonist, which can trade away with the Magmut. Yeah, I'm fine offering a trade. We just want to keep their board clear for the Teferi, so seems good to me. Question is, do I want to scry on upkeep? And I don't think the answer is yes. With the Teferi out, we can loot away lands anyways, and so we'd rather save the tome for drawing extra cards. Alright, let's pitch an island, and look who I found. Our friend, the Terror of the Peaks. Aha, they do have black. They are not just playing mono red. Skeleton Archer. Ping the Teferi, perhaps? Sure. Go ahead and end of turn loot. Discard more islands. Don't think I'm going to scry. Wow, so many islands. Let's keep looting through them. And I'm going to go ahead and jam the Terror and hope they don't have a way to kill it. Plenty of ways, I would imagine, in red-black. Turn to Slag here, the 5-mana instant. There's a 3-mana card that deals 4 damage. Shocking my face. What does that mean? Whoa, the Incinerator! Oh boy. Alright. That's pretty gross. Do we want to scry here? Nope, don't think we do. How do I play this? I'm pretty sure I could stack the triggers to where the Brute pumps itself and then can fight the Incinerator. Let me make sure my... Okay, so I think I should be able to stack the triggers. So let's loot first. Oh, or we could also do that, I believe, right? Yeah, so let's pitch the Turret Ogre now. Play the Onake. And that's going to make the Volcanic Salvo cost 3. And then we can just salvo the Incinerator. Attack for 5. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I could have also not used the salvo there. I could have just drawn an extra card, actually. With Teferi, I could have just flickered out the Incinerator, or whatever, phased out. Because the Onake Ogre killed the Archer anyways. Yeah, that was probably wrong. You know what? I should have just played the Bone Pit, killed the Archer, attacked in for 9 in the air, and then phased out the Incinerator. Kind of wasted my spells there. Oh well. Phasing, I can't do it to my own creature, unfortunately. So Terror is just going to have to die. Let's keep looting. Let's get rid of that, I guess. Play the Brute. Bash for 8. Oh, we're so close to ultimating Teferi. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. No! How many shocks was that? 3? No, 2. GG's. All right, nice. Wow, once again, turns out when you draw your 2 bombs, it's very easy to win the game. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? All right, let's do it again. Let's try to get back-to-back 7 wins. All right, final battle hype. This is for 7 wins or 3 losses. Another best of 1 here, core set M21. We are on the play. Our hand is fine. Not exciting, but fine. Hopefully we draw a little bit more action. Good old Forgotten Sentinel. You know, it looks like a filler card. And, well, it is a filler card. Opponent has the Pteranodon. We drew another shock. Go ahead and play out our Onake Ogre. These ogres have been pretty darn good given my removal plus, what's that one card called? The volcanic thing. Gonna go ahead and just take the damage here. I really want to shock, but it's so mana inefficient. I also don't want to trade with that since I have shock. So I might just be taking 7 damage here. Just accepting the fact that because I want to utilize shock, I just take a bunch of damage. Oh, baby, the Garruk's Uprising. That card's nice, too. We were talking about that one. I'll take 7. Yeah, let's race. I'm going to go to 10 here. Another land's not bad. Let's attack with both. And again, I would love to play the Pitchburn Devils, but what I think I might do is go for shock. If they have the Guile, then I shock again. Yep. 2 for 2 ain't terrible. And now they need to play another creature with power 4 or greater to attack with the Pteranodon. This was the extremely aggressive line, for the record. My play was. And now that they have the Garruk's Uprising, I think I just have to be continuously aggressive because they're just going to drown me in card advantage. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Land here would be great. Thrill of Possibility. That's not what we were looking for. Man, if I could jam the Bone Pit Brute there, hit him for 8, and then have a 4/5 Menace. Oof. It's going to be a close one. Wow, another Garruk's Uprising. That's crazy. Okay. Shoot. If they attack, I am 100% blocking. Okay, we did find the land. All right. We're going for it. Pump up the Onake. Make it so it's lethal by itself. They have to block it. Hit him for 3. Does Greed get there? Even if they play a Colossal Dreadmaw, we still win because this is Menace, and then they would have to block this and still take 3. They can't kill me with a Volcanic Geyser. They can only deal 4. What else? 2/2 Death Touch. That doesn't do it. Gonna need something else still. Okay, that technically survives. And now they are dead, I believe. Let's see. Shaman, pump up the Devil. They have to block it. Oh no, they would go to 1. They would go to 1. They would not die. They could block it with the Scourge, and then take 4, go to 1. What happens if I pump up the Bone Pit Brute instead? They have to double block it. They take 3, go to 2. Alright, that's going to be the better play. This way I get both of their creatures off the battlefield. It's way too risky otherwise. Obviously, there was some merit to going for, like, Thrill of Possibility and trying to find a way to kill them, but this does still feel pretty safe to me, because, again, they can't top deck a land and Volcanic Geyser me for enough. They'd still be 1 short. If the last 2 cards in their hand are Shock and Geyser, you got me. Holy smokes, that's a card. There's no big dragon with haste in this format, is there? All right, I think we did it. I think we pulled off the back-to-back. 7 wins. First 2 drafts of the format. I'm having a good time. Not saying I'm drafting perfectly. Not saying I've played perfectly, but we're having some fun. The drafting is more to do with trying out the new cards, right? You know, you'll remember I picked Teferi when I had literally no other blue cards just because we wanted to see. And yes, turns out Teferi is busted. You should draft that card when you get the chance. And Terror of the Peaks was amazing, of course. So anyways, I'm just going to keep uploading these. This is the second of the specialty streamer event. Remember, these accounts were courtesy of Wizards of the Coast, which is why you'll see I have 2 million gems. This account is only for this event, so I'm not going to be able to use it any other time. But yeah, core set looks good so far. We'll see if that continues to ring true.